My name is Natalia Dorigo, and I have three children. I have a wonderful daughter. She's going to be 28 in November. I have a beautiful boy, Daniel. He's 19. And I have Christopher. He's my youngest. And he's going to be 18 in November, right after his sister, first sister than him. Mom is going to talk, sweetheart. And I think my story is just like everybody else. My mother is a medical doctor in Russia, a very good doctor indeed, and complete unconditional trust in medical profession. Had kids 18 months apart, brought them to the doctors. Started noticing that the older one started losing his words, not talking as much as he was supposed to, and the doctors wouldn't say a word about it. They wouldn't point at anything in any direction. And then Christopher, I actually can tell you almost the date we moved here to the island, and he was a completely different child. And right before we moved, we went and completed whatever scheduled vaccines at the time were. I have all the schedules, I have everything written because we had to present it to the schools and whatnot. But he was a completely different child. He never spoke. He didn't speak until 7. And Danny, by 4.5, lost all his language, and the older boy. And all he could do was like a little syllable and running around the table. They were pretty severe. I mean, he wasn't potty trained until 7. He wasn't talking until 7. And then I went to autism conference, and I saw Dr. Wakefield. I heard the stories. I talked to some parents, I talked to some doctors, and we did medical intervention. We did biomedical treatment, from diets to nutrient escalation. We did nutrient escalation for a year. We did hyperbaric chambers. They detoxified, and they started to get better and better and better and better. And right now we stopped medical treatments. We couldn't continue anymore, just financially couldn't afford. And they doing, I think, the best they can. They both talk, they both can learn, they both can read. He is extremely smart. He can teach himself anything. He is so good with computers. He is so smart. And my Danny looks like a Billy so much, I can't even tell you. When I saw Billy on the screen, I cried my eyes out. I said, oh my God, this is like a spitting out of Danny. He's wonderful, but my heart goes to them. I don't know what's going to happen. Will they ever get jobs, lives, girlfriends? We don't know. And in the midst of it, my daughter, who's going to be 28, and she's about to get married, when something happens to me and my husband, she's going to have to take care of them. She's going to have to take care of them. And we're trying the best we can. We're keeping the diets up. We stopped completely vaccinated. I actually was fortunate enough to get a medical exemption from an MD doctor, which I've been carrying since 2005. And we've never been vaccinated ever since. And I would never vaccinate my grandchildren. I, unfortunately, is one of those polarized people that I think all vaccines are evil. I would never, ever do that. Never. I don't care what it takes. I have to move back to Russia.
I'm with you 100% on that.
I'm going to have to move back to Russia. Kidnap my grandchild and do that, but I would never do that again. So that's our story, and we have a house in Long Island. It's doing good, and they continue going to school. The schools are great. People are very, very understanding. But I did get a harassment letter just a few weeks ago saying that Christopher particularly missing some vaccine. And I called the nurse and I said, well, we have a medical exemption, and she apologized. And it wasn't like she was defensive or anything. She was actually apologetic that we even got such a letter. But the letter was pretty scary. It basically said from the principal that as of today, my son cannot attend school. And I'm like, how could that be? This school exists from my taxpayer money. And here on Long Island, I sell real estate for a living. We pay like the highest real estate taxes in the nation, probably. We even higher than California. And, how could I not send my child to public school if I pay for that school? This is just totally wrong. And how could somebody tell me what to inject into my sons? The more I study the issue, the more I look into vaccines and the origins of the vaccines, the more I realize that I was lied to for all this time. And speaking of my mom, who's a retired physician in Russia, now she understands that too. She didn't believe me for a long time. But I remember a situation when she came to visit. And we were just after that vaccination situation when they started to withdraw and Christopher started to go away, like not seeing us, not talking to us. They always had their lymph nodes swollen behind their ears. And I asked my mom, I said, Mom, what is it? And she said to me, oh, that's a vaccine reaction. That's okay. And now that I remember this, and I'm saying, oh my God, she told me back then what was the problem. You know, but she just didn't connect the dots. She didn't connect the dots, and she couldn't warn me. She couldn't possibly tell me, you know, be careful, you know, do this, do that. You know, I had to, it was another year and a half, I think, before we even got to detoxifying and using the diets and going through intravenous escalation, which was controversial on its own. You know, I mean, they suffered a lot. To this day, they see a needle. We used to call it mosquito bite. So no mosquito bites for them. They don't like that. They don't like doctors, right, Chris? No doctor.
Doctor.
No more. Not ever.
Doctor.
Not ever. We're done.
We're done.
It's over.
Doctor's over.
Doctors is over.
Right.
No more.
Doctor.
No more.
Doctor.
We're going to be healthy, right?
Right.
Healthy? What do we have to do to be healthy?
Healthy.
We eat
Eat.
right.
Right.
That's good.
That's
Good boy?
Good boy.
Good, good. What movie did you watch?
The
What movie did you
movie
watch?
what?
Vaxxed.
Fast.
That's right.
That's
Did you like it?
Bad.
Did you like the movie?
Movie?
Did you like it?
Like it?
Tell the truth. Did you like it?
Like it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Mama, tell me the truth.
That's right. And Mama telling the truth. Yes. Mama telling the
He's
truth.
17.
17. He will be 18 in November. By the end.
He's absolutely gorgeous. Handsome man.
That's what upsets the most. And you know for yourself, because the future that they could have had is been snatched away from them. Completely snatched away. There is no return. I mean, if somebody told me that they're gonna, I had chickenpox as a kid. It was easy. It was not a problem. My sister had a chickenpox when she was older. Yeah, she had a little bit harder time than my daughter, but we were fine. We were fine. I'd rather they had measles, mumps, rubella, chickenpox, whatever there was out there, all the infectious diseases, together or separate. But this is awful. This is awful.
We're with you 100% on that.
I don't know. I don't know. This is just so inhumane. This is so against anybody's religion, really. I am Russian Orthodox, and Orthodoxy, we don't study Bible as much, but the more I learn, but we protect the children. We always protect the children. In my culture, you do not eat until you feed the kids. In my culture, you don't go to sleep until you take care of the kids, until they are tucked in bed and happy and healthy and everything. As little food as you have, you share with your kids. And I live through communist society, and I know what it is to have rations. The first time I came to American supermarket 25 years ago, I started to cry. I've never seen so much food in my life. It's just that, the assortment of meats and flour and breads and all these pastries, I just couldn't believe my eyes. I've never seen anything like that. But we've never, ever not protected the kids. Every best thing went to the kids. And such disregard for your future, for your children, for what their children should be.
You're amazing. Thank you.
You know you're amazing, right? What's your name?
Yeah.
Tell us your name.
Name.
What is your name?
Okay.
Tell us. What's your name? That's okay. You can say. Chris?
Chris.
Chris?
Dorigo.
Okay. And what's your brother's name?
Dan.
And what's your sister's name?
Nina.
And what's your daddy's name?
Pete.
And what's your mama's name?
Natalia.
Very good.
Love him.
He tries. From somebody who said his first words when he was 7 years old, he's doing very, very well. And he can spell, like, I can't even believe. If I write something for him, he would ask me to, and I made a spelling error, he'll absolutely correct me, right? Yeah.
My mom's name.
Mom's what?
My mom's name is Natalia.
Very good. You said the
great.
full sentence. That was good. That was great. Mom's name is Natalia.
My mom.
And your name?
Chris. Mom.
Mom is Natalia, and you
Natalia.
are Chris, and this is Miss Polly. Say hi. I'm
Hi.
so pleased to meet you. He loves to come with me everywhere. We actually just took a trip to California and back, where unfortunately my daughter just bought a house. We moved in there. Yeah, I know. They're gonna have to, before they have kids, they're gonna have to reconsider residing in that state.
Why did they move it? Some one of them working
Job.
Okay. Well, maybe Josh will have sorted it all out in California by then. What do you think?
I'm in California. I'm working on it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll prevail. Maybe it will be a different state by the time she has kids. But, you know, I said to her, look, you know, whatever I have to do, I'm going to do, and your child will never have to suffer this outcome. And she knows, she understands. In fact, when she went to college, and the same doctor that was pediatrician to her at the time started to saying, oh, you need this vaccine, you know, you're going to college, you know, and my daughter said, no, I'm not taking that. You know, she was 18 at the time, and they couldn't force her.
Right, and then they've also lived through their brother.
Absolutely.
Listen, thank you so much.
Oh, no,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much. It was lovely to meet you, Christopher. Thank you.
So what do you say? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Polly.
Miss Polly.
Yes.
Make a face. Oh.
And you don't make faces, no.
And
He used to
doctors
have
are
six.
finished. No more doctors.
No more doctors.
No.
We are done.
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 We're done. It's over.
Yes.
That's right.
That's right.
All right.
Billy
I'll
would
say
agree with
goodbye,
you on
Miss
that.
Polly.
Polly.
Bye.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do.